Hi, good morning, everyone. I'm delighted to have Brett Rutecki with me on today's show. Now, I've been following Brett's work for a long time, and I know that he's been releasing some absolutely first-class products, so I'm delighted to have him on the show. Hi, Brett. How are you doing?
Hey, how you doing, Dan? Thanks for having me.
You're very welcome, Brett. So, as I said in the beginning, I've been following your work for a while, and I know what you've been producing and such like. But for my viewers who haven't had the exposure and haven't been sort of aware of some of the previous work that you've done, can you tell us a bit about yourself?
Yeah, Dan. Well, the way I got started, actually, personally, is I used to be a freelance software developer. I worked for a really long time on sites like Elance, Odesk, Freelancer. You've seen all those freelance sites. I used to work on all of them, and I was pretty highly rated. I was in usually the 99th percentile for rating in each of the sites. So I was better than 99% of the other developers out there. And because of that, I used to get a lot of work from marketers. Marketers would hire me to write the plugins that they were selling, or create the membership sites that they were using. And I worked a lot with marketers. For a couple of years, I worked almost exclusively with marketers. And as I was working with them, everybody likes to talk about their job. Everybody likes to talk about what they do. So they're just like babbling away, like talking about IM and internet marketing. And I'd ask them a question here or there. And after a couple of years of doing that, I started to realize, it's like, look, I have a really strong understanding of internet marketing now, and I know how to write software. So why am I still working for you guys?
Exactly.
So what I did was I just said, that's it, enough. I went out on my own, and I started releasing my own sites, my own membership areas, my own products, my own software products, and that's pretty much what I've been doing ever since then.
Awesome. Great. So that's really good to hear. And I understand that you have a new product coming on board at the moment on the 25th of October. Could you tell us a bit about that as well?
Yeah, one of the things that I noticed about a lot of software that comes out, particularly software and training too, but one thing I noticed about it, and I'm not saying that anything is bad, there's been a lot of really good tools that have been released in the last year or so, but they're always just that. They're always just tools. They always do only one specific thing. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to create something that was more than just a tool. I wanted to create a platform that has multiple tools in it, but not only that just has the tools, but also gives you the resources that you need to use the tools. So a really good example is that I like to use is pop-ups. There's a lot of pop-up tools out there, right? So you get a pop-up tool, you put a cool pop-up on your site. It's got a neat animation effect. It looks great. It's got an opt-in form. Awesome. But you know what? That's not going to do you any good if nobody's coming to your website. Right? So that's where it leaves you hanging. Oh, sure, I could put a pop-up on my site, but now I don't know how to rank my site and get free traffic from Google. So then you need to buy another thing. So for example, Profit Canvas has a pop-up builder in it, and it also has a step-by-step tutorial that shows how I rank page 1 for Google all the time.
Okay, I see. Okay.
So
it's using the technology and tutorials to show you how to use that technology to get opt-ins and make income online, basically.
Right. You can go to Lowe's, you can buy a hammer. You're not going to build a house. You need to know actually how to use the hammer. And that's what I wanted to do with Profit Canvas. I wanted to give the tools and also the training based on my experience. So another example is page builders. So Pop-Up Canvas also has a page builder. That's one of the tools that's inside of it. But you build a page and you build up a squeeze page, and that's all great, but how are you going to get traffic to your squeeze page? And what are you going to give away for the opt-in? Well, Profit Canvas also has training to teach you how to get traffic to your squeeze page. It also has software that you can give away for free for a lead magnet. So instead of just having one piece of the puzzle, you get the entire thing that you need.
Yeah, okay. So I guess when we're starting out online as a newbie, one of the challenges that we have is how to make the first dollar. And there's a bunch of tools out there, but the problem is, how to bring them all together, how to get the knowledge to use them. And what the software does is it gives you both. It gives you all the tools that you need, or the majority of the tools, to actually start generating money online. So the pop-ups, the page builder, and all that sort of stuff. And it also teaches you how to use them to start generating money. So that, if I've started out, I've come out from a coaching program or whatever, I don't know what to do, I subscribe onto the software, onto the suite of products there, and I read the tutorials, and then I start to generate money online.
Yeah, well, they're video tutorials, so you don't have to read them. I personally can't stand staring at a screen reading, so I make all my tutorials video tutorials. And that's one of the things. I realize that, a lot of people that release products, they're usually either one of two things. Either they're software developers, so they release the software and they give you the software and they say, here you go, now you're on your own. Or they're marketers and they release a training and they give you the training and they say, okay, here you go, now somehow find the software to do this stuff. I'm in a unique position in that I'm a software developer and a marketer. So I can give both things, and I know that both things will work because they're both based on my experience, and I've been successful in both things.
Okay, great. So, Brett, if the readers wanted to, or the subscribers rather, wanted to have a look at some proof, how much money is possible to make in this business, if they have the good sort of pop-in software, pop-up rather, and they have the right sort of page builders and they know what to do, what sort of income can they expect, if they follow the tutorial and they build the right sort of pages and everything else? Is there anything that they can have a look at?
Yeah, and I want to be honest. I'll just show you some of my income proof. So I'll show you some of my actual results, just so you guys can see that I know what I'm talking about. I'm not just the guy making stuff up saying I promise I know how to do this. But I do want to be upfront. It is a business, so it's you got to put in a little bit of effort. I think my first month ever doing IM, it was 3 years ago. I think I made like $490 my first month. So I wasn't exactly tearing it up, right? But now you fast forward today and I'm making over 50,000 a month. So if you put in the work, you can make a lot of money. You just got to put it, put the effort in. But let me go ahead and share my screen. I'll show you some of my income proofs. You know what? And I will let you pick. We'll do this. We'll do this completely ad lib. I'll let you pick. What do you want to see, JVZoo or PayPal?
JVZoo.
Can you see my screen now?
Yes, I can. Yeah.
All right. So here's my JVZoo account, and what I'll do is we'll show you my affiliate income. I'll go to affiliate dashboard. And we are going to go back to the beginning of this year. You can still see this, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So I'm in it too. We'll just look at just this year alone. Okay. So January 2015 and 2015. Click on refresh.
Okay.
I'm looking at wrong day. Oh, I forgot to click the day. That helps, right? Sorry about that. There we go.
No worries.
All right, so just as an affiliate. Now, this is just money that I got for affiliate marketing. I didn't do anything. I didn't create a product. I didn't do anything. We're only in the 10th month, and I made $113,000 so far this year. That's $10,000 a month for free. I'm not doing any work. I'm just saying, hey, guys, you want to buy this?
Nice, nice. Look, I mean, this is really inspiring, and I do think you've kind of hit the nail on the head. This is a business. It's a business, and people think that they're just gonna sort of come off a course and do nothing and make a lot of money. And there is some work involved, as you said. However, having the right tools and the right knowledge is what got you there, right? So this is how you're earning $10,000 as an affiliate on JVZoo alone. So it is definitely doable.
Yeah, and that was JV. Like, it's important that you said that too. That was JVZoo alone. There's also Warrior Plus. And there's also Deal Guardian. I do affiliate marketing on all of them. Am I back here? Am I still sharing my screen?
You're back now. You're back online. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So, there's 3 other affiliate networks. And the great thing about affiliate marketing, that's only a piece of my business. I also make money as well with product creation, selling my own products as well. And I teach that, by the way, in the course. I teach you how to make your own products. I teach you how to get your own products for free. But, you have to put in a little bit of effort. And it's a little slow at first. Like I said, my first month I made $400 and some. Last month I made a little over 50,000. So as long as you put in the work, though, I mean, really quick it happens. You're like, wow, I'm making $500 a month. And when I made my first couple $100, I was like, that's cool, man. I can get a car with this money. I can get a car payment. And then after that, I was like, man, you know what? I could buy a house every month. A year later.
Exactly. Exactly. And it is very. What's the word? It's sort of liberating, isn't it? Just to get to this sort of level of financial independence where you send an email out and you get back anything between 300 to 500 to 700 even more dollars, and then you start winning prize money and all that sort of stuff. And it's a very, very lucrative business if you know what you're doing. And exactly.
That's another thing. The affiliates that I showed you, again, that was only just my JVZoo affiliate promos, which was 100,000. That doesn't include prizes. I just won, what was it, last month? I got a $7,000 bonus from Alex Jeffries.
Nice.
I sent him enough sales. He's like, here's $7,000, just a bonus, extra money. And I was like, oh, that's cool, man. I put it in my bank and I didn't think about it. But there's people out there, $7,000 is 3 months income for them, you know?
Yeah, no, absolutely. All right, guys, you've heard it here. You've seen the screenshots. You know that it's a real doable business. You need to know what you're doing, and if you have a look and try Brett's new product, that's going to basically give you the tools to get to that level, and it's also going to teach you how to do it, which is the two things you need to do. You need to have the tools, and you need to know what you're doing. And here you've got them both in one. So I hope you found it as inspiring as I did. Thanks so much again, Brett. All you need to do, guys, now is click on the link below and get the product with my bonuses. It's coming out on the 25th. What time, Brett?
It's coming out at 11 o'clock. And, you know, I want to mention, we talked about my results and my experience. If they actually go ahead and click on your link below the video here, I have a video that's on the sales page that shows live. It would be a little long to put it inside of here, but it shows live that I build a list and make money with it. I recorded myself doing everything so they could see me doing it. Building a list and making money using only the things that are provided in Profit Canvas.
Nice. Awesome. All right, Brett, thank you so much for your time again. And ladies and gentlemen, the link below, 25th, 11 EST. Thanks very much, Brett. Thanks, guys. Peace.